Or a review, actually. We talked about levels of organization last test?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what's the first, have we?
Oh, no, I lied.
No.
Organs. No.
So what, a living thing, what's that? Organism, good. Organism is a living thing. If we're talking about bios, levels of organization, we started with atom, then molecule, then organelles, cells, tissues, good. Organ system, organism, yes? So an organism is a living thing. What about a living thing that can produce fertile offspring? What do we call that? Well, mammals are examples of these living things. A living thing that can breed. I'll give you one letter.
There's asexual.
One letter. Good.
Species.
Yes, they can do it that way, asexually or sexually, right? Because all organisms have to be able to reproduce if they're a living thing, yes? If you reproduce fertile offspring, you're called a species. Then, a group of organisms of the same species in a given area make up a what?
Class.
Well, our class would be period I's blank. I give you a letter again.
Population.
Yes. Now, different populations in a given area. So our class with our class fish and the bird, and they're not here, but just pretend, would make up a what? And how we, not yet.
Community.
Good job. Neighborhood. Now we have our communities, so our fish, our dog, our cat, us, interacting with all the living and non-living components. What's that called? You learned that one. Not environment. This was on your first test. Environment is everything that surrounds you. This is organisms interacting with each other and their non-living components. What's that?
Community.
After community. I'll give you a letter again.
Ecosystem.
There you go. Ecosystem. And then all parts of Earth that support life. This was also on your first test. Yes.
Biosphere.
So matter in the ecosystem travels a specific way. And there's very few things in science that are laws, but matter is one of them. What do we know about matter in the ecosystem? And it's relative to the law.
Does it take up space or?
Matter by definition is anything that takes up space. You could put that. Anything that has mass and takes up space is matter. So everything around you, right? What does the law of matter state? What happens to matter on Earth? It can't be destroyed or created. Good job. What can it be? Transformed. Give me other words to describe transformed. If matter is transforming, good. It's changing. What else is matter? Matter can change from solid, liquid, gas. That's matter changing, yeah? What else can happen to matter besides another way to describe transformed? Where does matter go on Earth? It could go to the sky. Where else? To the ground. Through you. What do we call that when matter goes through all layers of Earth? Cycles. That's another word. Matter can't be created or destroyed, but it cycles through all layers of Earth and through living things, because we're going to talk about matter that travels through living things. Now, matter can be low quality matter or high quality matter. It depends on how useful it is. What do you think would represent high quality matter? A solid, a liquid, or a gas? Good. And a gas? And then in between would be medium, yeah? Which would be liquid. Good. So this is a thought. This is higher order thinking. I'll offer a bonus to anybody that can answer this question.
What?
I'm going to ask it. Why is matter on Earth considered a closed system? Carly, sorry.
It's closed because it cannot be destroyed. There's only so much matter. We're not able to create anymore. We're only able to use what we have.
So matter on Earth exists. We can't create it. We can only reuse what we have.
Yeah.
You got it. That describes a closed system. Matter that's here stays here and cycles. When is this a false statement? Bonus opportunity number 2.
When we put stuff in space.
Awesome. When we take stuff from Earth and we build a space station, we removed matter from Earth. It's no longer part of the cycle, yes?
I'm gonna say that.
See my space picture? Good. All right. You could delete this slide and delete this slide. Delete that system slide and delete the slide after. All right, 96% of your body is made up of 5 elements that we're going to learn how they cycle through Earth. What are they? So what is water made up of? We're talking about elements. Hydrogen and oxygens.
Iron.
Good. Iron's not one of them.
Magnesium.
You learn this in bio too.
Potassium.
No, but there's a P.
Phosphate.
Phosphorus.
Phosphorus.
Good thinking.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen's here, oxygen's here. Carbon. You know, if you study organic chemistry, it's the study of carbon. For 2 hardest class you'll ever take in your life.
Boron.
No boron.
Nitrogen.
Yes, nitrogen. And then the last one,
Lithium.
I never get it, is sulfur.
Beryllium.
But have you heard of chomps or chon PS?
Chomps.
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 Someone put Graham.
Oh, chomps.
So we are going to learn, and you're going to create content on carbon, nitrogen, water, phosphorus, and sulfur cycles. So how do these elements combine with other elements and cycle through all layers of Earth?